This is part 2 of the Archos AV500 unboxing. And you got a 4-inch screen, which is nice for watching videos and pictures. You got your D-pad over here, and some more buttons down there. Then you got your speaker grill. It does have a built-in speaker, which is very nice, and it does get pretty loud. And a IR port for the remote control, so we can pick it up. Then you got your 3 indicators: on, HDD, and charge. And it shows you when you're accessing the hard drive, when the machine's on, and when you're charging it. And then on the top of the device, you got your TV LCD button, your USB A. I don't know if you can see that. Then you got your mic, USB B, DC in, and headphone jack to plug in your headphones. That lets you plug it in. That lets you switch it from this screen to a big screen if you have the RCA cables plugged in, but it's only standard def. Then this one lets you plug in a hard drive or a flash drive, and you can do it straight from here. You can transfer pictures from a flash drive or a hard drive straight from here with no computer attached. And that cable comes in the box. Then you got your microphone port and USB B, which lets you just regularly plug it into a computer regularly. DC in lets you charge it, and then that lets you plug in the tripod, the TV pod, or plug in the headphones. And then you just hold the button in the middle of the D-pad down for about 2 seconds, and it'll turn on. It takes about 4 or 5 seconds to turn on, to boot up the system. And here's the main menu. You got your video, music, photo, browser, and resume. Then on the bottom you got your video recorder, schedule, audio recorder, and help. Then on the bottom of it you got display setup screen, built-in speaker off, and lock button. And that will just go off in a second if you don't touch anything. And then on the top of the device it shows you if the speaker's on or if you're plugged in the headphones. It says 96 to tell you what percentage the volume's at. And it got a battery indicator, and it got a clock to tell you what time it is, which is pretty nice. And going into the other menus, you got display, appearance, sound, play mode, clock, power, TV control, and system. And it does play movies, music, and photos. You can't multitask on here, which means you can't listen to music while you're viewing a photo, which kind of sucks. Or going to the main menu, you can't listen to music either. There's no multitasking on here. And this is the 30 gig model, and I have a whole bunch of movies on here. I'll show you one. I'll just show you some on Toy Story, about 5 seconds, and it opens up the movie. And you can save a bookmark so that where you left off you can resume it. And the picture quality is phenomenal. And the speaker gets pretty loud. Unlike the iPod Touch when you're watching a movie, it's kind of low. This one's very loud. I use this every day, and it's awesome for watching movies. That's all I could show you right there. Then you got your music, photo, browser. And browser just lets you, it's not actually a web browser. If you click on browser, it'll show the AV500 and whatever device you have plugged into that USB A, like a hard drive or a flash drive or a PSP or something. The hard drive will come up here, and the AV500 will come up right there, and you can transfer files straight from the hard drive or the flash drive. Like if it has pictures, music, or video on it, you can transfer it straight to the Archos, which is pretty nice. And you don't need a computer for that. I love that feature. And if you don't want to transfer anything, you could actually just plug in the stick or the hard drive and play music off it or video off it, and save you space on your hard drive if you're low on hard drive space, which is nice. And the resume feature is if you have a bookmark saved on videos or music, you can save a bookmark and it'll let you replay from where you last saved off. Or you could just resume it actually, but it's better to save a bookmark, because if you save a bookmark, then it'll play from where you got saved off. Say like you watch a movie, you get off it, and then you listen to some music, and then you go to resume thinking that you want to resume where you left off on the movie. It'll resume off where you left off on the music. So you better just save a bookmark. It's better. And you can record from DVD player, Xbox 360, anything with red, white, and yellow, you can record off of, which is nice. So I can record gameplays straight to the Archos and then upload them to the net, like YouTube and stuff. It's pretty cool. That's a feature I love. The mobile DVR or a camcorder. You could import stuff straight to here without a computer, like Xbox 360 gameplays. This is a mobile DVR. And this thing's really customizable. I won't have time to show you all these menus, but I'll just let you look at them. That's what's in display. You got all that. Then in appearance, you got this. And everything's customizable, to the bar at the top, to the wallpaper, to that little thing that's over the wallpaper. You could even change that little icon to a different color. Sound, you got a lot of different customizations for equalizer settings. Then you got your play mode. Then you got your system. You got your TV control. You got your power. And you got your clock. Then I'll go into some music and show you what the settings are on music. You got browse hard drive, artist, album, title, genre, year, and playlist. You can make playlists on here if you want. In music, it's basically the same thing, but it just lets you view photos you saved. And there's a lot of features on here which you can actually customize. That's what I like about this. It's really customizable. And you can make audio recordings on here, as you can see. The microphone. Those got a AV analog input, which means you record from a turntable and stuff, which is pretty cool. And that's a video recorder. Where would you go when you're recording from a DVD player, 360 or whatever? Once you got the TV pod plugged in. And the battery life is really good on here. It's a whopping 2400 milliampere, 2400 milliamps per hour battery, which means that you can get about 20 hours of music playback, and you can get about 7 or 8 hours of video playback, which is really nice. And you just hold down. Well, before I do that, I'll show you my videos again. And there is I got to show you that, but there is thumbnails of the movie. Like if I go up, well, you could already see it, but if I go up, it'll show you like a preview of Toy Story, and you could make those thumbnails when you're in the movie. If you see a spot in the movie that you think is good for a thumbnail, you could actually make your own thumbnail right from here. And this does got a built-in keyboard, which means you could rename the file right from here if it's not named right. You can rename it, and you can make your own folder straight from the Archos, your own folder, and you can rename it. That's pretty cool. So you really don't need a computer to do much with this. And down here, the settings would be like file management, hide thumbnails, reset thumbnails. So you can make your own thumbnails, or you can hide the thumbnails completely if you don't want them on the side. And you could make folders and everything straight from here, which is cool. And then all you do is hold down the X button, and it'll turn off the Archos. I give the Archos high 8.5 out of 10. Because I'll tell you why. Because the Archos is good and all, but one thing I don't like about it is when you plug in a headphone, if your speaker's still on, it'll still go on. So if you have headphones plugged in, the speaker will still actually work, which is kind of bad. Because like if you're in a mall or eating or something, you might forget to turn off the speaker and plug in your headphones, and then people will still hear your music or your movie playing. That's the only thing I don't like, though. That's the downside of the Archos. You could have headphones plugged in and still listen to the speaker, so you might not know it until you actually take off your headset, and then you'll know that the speaker's still going. But overall, it's a good device, and this is the Archos AV500 mobile DVR. 30 gigabyte, and they also make it in 60 and 100. But 60 and 100, you have to you can't change the battery. It's not actually removable. Thank you.